Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Kiss my arse. That's the name of today's show. But I bring you some good news today. Good news, if we can find some good news out of the bad news, we can. We're going to cover it live for you this morning. Thank you very much, everyone who joined us last night for an historic live stream. We were live through until just gone 10 past 10 last night, Central Time. We was planning on going through to 11, which would be midnight Eastern Time for the tariff deadline. However, it was just too much. In the end, we were going all day, like an 18-hour stream with a few minutes break. But thank you ever so much, everyone who stayed up with us, supported us all the way through the end. The Lucas family is, without doubt, the most committed, dedicated YouTube family or real family in the world. You were all together, and I can't thank you enough for that. Some people misquoted me this morning, non-members, of course. I wouldn't say that this is not a troll, but this is just a new viewer. Said, I was disappointed with you because you were happy to see one day you were crying and upset, seeing the markets go down, and the next day you're okay with it going down. No, I'm not okay with it going down. You misunderstood what I said. But from a trading point of view, I'm okay with it going down so I can buy some more. But I'm not okay with it going down. It shouldn't be down here. Most people are being wiped out. Most people are getting margin called. Businesses are being destroyed. I am not happy. And that's why I was live all day, all the way through until last night, covering all of this, supporting all of my Lucas aides and members. So I'm not happy it's going down. You misunderstood me. But the difference is I don't give up. I get upset and I'm disappointed, but I work and continue to work. And this is the time when we build our portfolios for the future. If you dig the ditches now and you stay in now, this will pay off. So I've got some news. I've got news happening all the time this morning, and I've got some good news. All right, so we're going to keep our eye on Wall Street, watching whatever they're doing. Of course, you've all heard the news. I guess you've heard the news. Before I give it to you, I'd like to invite you to tap the like button. If we can get, look at this, there's incredible numbers this morning, 260 viewers in the first second of the show. So if you could tap the like button, let's get to 200 likes in the first minute. We've never done that before. I mean, if we can get 100 likes by the time the bell opens, just 6 months ago, we would have thought we'd won the lottery. It was amazing. But tap the like button. Let's do it. I'm not going to do any funky music this morning. Not for now anyway, because I'm extremely tired. I'm sure all of you are. And when I do the funky music, the studio is like a rock concert. It's a bit insane. So it's designed that way to enthuse me, but today I'm absolutely whacked beyond belief. I think we all are. So please tap the like button. That'd be absolutely wonderful, and consider subscribing. We're about to hit 76,000 subscribers today, and 100,000 by the summer, which is absolutely fantastic. Right, thank you so much indeed for that. Okay. We do have a poll here for you. I've got the news for you, but we have a poll on our, this trends on Google, by the way. This ranks on Google. The question I'm asking you now, kiss my arse. I'll explain all this in a moment. Trump trade war. Are you tired of this? Yes, I'm done, or no, bring it on, or undecided. Now, this ranks on Google, by the way. No one's voted yet, so here we go. Are you ready? This is our community pages on YouTube. Here is the link. You can vote there right now. I'll put it there if you'd like to vote on that. I'll give you 10 seconds, and then I'll refresh the screen. Then I'll bring you Donald Trump live on the show. Then I'll bring you the quote, the news, what's going on, live from Wall Street today. All the communications that I'm getting from all sources, all shared with you. We're going to be here. Plus, I have some good news as well. So stand by for that. Right, you ready? I'm going to refresh the screen. It's on 000. Are you done with this? Bring it on. Undecided. This is a much more powerful vote than the one in the live chat. The one that you're already voting on in the live chat is only here, but this will rank on Google, so the whole world will see this one. You ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's refresh the screen. In the first few seconds, how have we done so far? 36 votes. Wow, that's quick. 36 votes in the first few seconds, and it's 6% undecided, and equal 47% bring it on, 47% say yes, done. Fascinating. Wow. We'll see how that goes throughout the day. I will refresh it again, see if it's moved. 36 votes. Let's do that again. Let's have a little look. 44 votes. Okay, now it's starting to change. We got 52%. Yes, I'm done. Leave my money alone. I am done with this. Okay, continue to vote on that, and we'll update you throughout the day. Okay, now I've got some news from Donald Trump, and I've got some good news. All right? Okay, let me share this with you. This was Donald Trump last night giving a presentation, and this is what he said. This is the title of my video today, and I've called it Kiss My Ass. This is the way the President of the United States talks to the world about the way we should all bend over and kiss his ass. I quote Donald Trump. Here we go. What do you make of this?
I'm telling you, these countries are calling us up, kissing my ass. They are dying to make a deal. Please, please, sir, make a deal. I'll do anything. I'll do anything, sir. And I really think we're helped a lot by the tariff situation that's going on, which is a good situation, not a bad. It's great. It's going to be legendary. You watch. Legendary in a positive way, I have to say. That's why additional tariffs on Chinese goods are in place effective midnight tonight at 104%. Until they make a deal with us, that's what it's going to be. I think they'll make a deal at some point. China will. They want to make a deal. They really do. They want to make a deal. They just don't know how to get it started because they're proud people. China will now pay a big number to our Treasury. This is all taxes.
Right. Let me be absolutely clear what is actually going on, and then I'll bring you the good news. So last night we had the tariffs. We were live. We went live all day. We were with you all day. We're not going anywhere. We're staying with you. We're all in this. This is my real money. I've been digging the ditches deeper than I've ever done before. And we're going to be live more than before, not because these are trending videos and it makes me money. Of course, I do earn money on YouTube. Just if you go to work more, you earn money. But we're digging the ditches because we have to survive. And these aren't trending videos. Last night we had a few thousand views the whole day, but the Lucas aids were all there. It was for the members. We have 1,000 members now, so we're live for our members. That's it. I don't make these videos to be trendy. But last night we covered it because China had 104% tariffs placed on them at midnight. Donald Trump, as you heard there, said they're looking to do a deal and they can kiss my ass and blah blah blah. And what are they going to do about it? They're going to come and do a deal with me. Well, the reality is they've slapped on even more tariffs. So what we've got now, folks, is we've got a complete and utter trade war, but we've got an untradeable economy. You can't trade anymore. The ports will get shut down because you can't pay these tariffs. It makes no sense. And when Donald Trump just mentioned there, we're going to earn all this money. No, we're not. It's going to be paid by the import companies who bring the stuff in, and then they're going to pass it on to you. We've already seen iPhones going up. I can't even believe he's saying this. Everyone can see that iPhones are going up. If you go on the iPhone, if you go on Apple's website, you can see there's a statement that all prices are going up. That's why they sent a plane out to China and brought back millions of blimmin' phones to try to help customers. And they've had a surge in sales. Now, that's not going to be good for their earnings because we're going to get this massive boost and then it's all going to fall away. So next quarter, no one's going to buy a phone because everyone's bought one now. So think about that. It will throw the economy into turmoil even further. And this is not good. We need to do a deal and we need to do it now. Now, that's the bad news. Now we need some good news. So shall we, I'll tell you what, when we get to 200 likes, I'll give you the good news. We've got 140 likes right now. I'll give you the good news. That was the bad news. And now I'm going to give you the good news. So let me, I'm not going to do the funky music. I'm absolutely exhausted. I haven't slept for more than 3 hours over like 4 days. So I'm not going to do the crazy music, but I am going to ask you to tap the like button in silence. So we've got 452 watching. Thank you so much indeed. Let's get to 200 likes and then I'll give you the good news, which I think is good news anyway. I believe it is. So let's have a look. We've got 469 watching, so we could get 200 easily. Where it says 8. Let me refresh the screen. It's got to be better than 8, surely. We're now up to 166, 167. There's the number just there. Look, you get 200, and I will give you the good news. 176. I'll give you the headlines as well. China escalates trade war with 84% tariffs on US goods. This has just been updated. Latest news, JP Morgan, Chase's Jamie Dimon says, take a breath. Got some good news for you coming up once we get 200 likes. We've done the bad news. Now let's do the good news. 194 and 194. Come on, let's just go. And while you're here, if you want to click subscribe, that'd be wonderful. There we go, 201. I'll give you the cheer. There we go. Okay, thank you very much indeed, folks. So we'll be going live to Wall Street on the bell. They're on a break right now. They're always on a break. I never take a break. So let's just get back to it. Why is this good news? Well, the tariffs are out of control. We've got full trade wars now. Now we do not have a trading economy. Stuff's going to run out. You won't be able to get stuff in. You won't be able to get stuff out. The economy collapse, right? There is no economy right now. No one's going to pay all these fees. No one can afford them. And we've now got Congress and we've got everybody in government trying to overturn and impeach Trump, stop these things happening, because his claim was he could do this as an executive order due to an emergency of fentanyl. And people are going, no way, it's not washing now. Courts are throwing it out. It's not going to get passed. This is going to get turned over. Now, we don't want it to get turned over, because if it gets turned over, it shows weakness to the president, and that's a bad thing. Then we spiral out of control then. So we don't want that. What we do want is the economy to stand up for itself. Forget Donald Trump, forget the government, forget all the nonsense. We as investors own the businesses we invest in. If you are an investor, you understand that sentiment. You own the businesses that we invest in. You're not a trader. I'm not. I simply own the businesses, and I want to own them, and I want them to provide me with a service and an income in the future. So the way the economy works, capitalism works, money always rises to the top. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer. Well, let's not think like poor people. Let's think like rich people, behave like rich people, and win and be successful. This is why I'm going live and I'm here all the time, and I'm digging the ditches and I'm investing and I'm finding ways to negotiate my positions and improve my positions. So, but be an investor, not a trader. This is not a tradable market. That's gambling. So the good news is the market is responding, and the market is supporting itself now. What do I mean? Well, if we look at my portfolio, I'm 100% in VU. The S&P 500. For integrity of the show, you can see my portfolio is 100% in VU. I've now got $265,000. Despite all of this, we're still going up. I'm owning more. I'm not selling. I'm supporting the economy. I believe in doing what I say and saying what I do. I don't do one thing and say one thing and do something else. I am supporting the economy. I'm buying it. I'm owning it. I'm not selling it. And if everyone did what I was doing, the stock would go up, everybody would make money, and we'd all be happy. So that's what I'm doing. I'm buying, I'm holding, I'm not selling. I'm buying on the way down, and I'm lowering my averages over and over again. Averages is not what it's all about, but nevertheless, I am doing that. I've explained why that's not important. But look at this, folks. This is something you should really look at now. You see this level here, this level here, this level. Hang on, let me go back to, I'm just trying to simplify. We're not using fancy charts on this show. There's no need, right? Simplify things. That's all you need to do. See this level here, 442? We keep bouncing off that. You see that? Now, if you follow me online, you will know that I have a connection from the White House press room. I have dozens of CEOs I speak to, hedge fund managers, and so on and so forth. I have conversations on the phone. I have conversations on X, my Instagram. If you want to follow me there, I will engage with all of you. All my members will get replies from me on my Instagram and X. It's me personally. It's not AI. I do it all for my members. There's my X. There's my Instagram. If you want to follow me there, I will engage with you. And if you've noticed my posts, you will see that I've shared my conversations with you. I've been on the phone and I found out stuff, and then I've shared it with you. And one of those things was at 1:50 in the morning on, I think, was it Saturday or Sunday night, whatever it was, I was on the phone to 6 different people, CEOs and a couple of hedge fund managers, and they were very confident to buy. And I'm a minnow, but I have got some good friends. And as we grow, we get more friends. And it's all about relationships. Donald Trump doesn't seem to understand that. It's all about relationships. And I was encouraged, not encouraged, but persuaded that the economy is going to rebound from here by this. So I did. And I bought with them. And last night I reported on the Bank of America. You know, I've spoken a lot about Bank of America. I have contacts at Bank of America. And Bank of America surged last night in the overnight hours. If you wasn't paying attention, it surged. It popped right up in the overnight hours by about 4 or 5%. And as I've said before, the institutions the finance sector is the strongest part with the energy of the S&P. And they're the future with XRP and so on. And they're buying the market. They were buying the market, and I've got contacts there. So, hang on, super chat.
Savvy Clips donated ARS 100 through a super chat. Boohoo, crying face emoji, bring on the chaos. Us Gen Z men have nothing to lose. Crash the market, baby. Take my job and give me that sweet, sweet unemployment money. Cheers, clinking glass.
Okay. That's you're entitled to share your opinion. If you do a super chat, it reads it out. I don't agree with that sentiment, but you are all entitled to do that. If you are watching the show and you want to take part in the show, you can do that. I don't agree with that, the way you've put that, but that's your view shared to the world. So, you know, it's there forever. It won't be deleted, edited. You can't hide it. That's your view shared with the world. All right. So I've been buying and I'm confident. Now look at this. We've woken up this morning with a much bigger headline than Trump's. Much bigger. China have now slapped on tariffs the other way round. So now it's an all-out war. And now we've got completely an unworkable trading economy. And yet the S&P is trying to hold on. Now, this is good. This is what my good news is today, because at the end of the day, the markets don't want to sell anymore. This is why I'm buying. I've refinanced my margin. I've gone all in with my cash. I've gone all in with my margin. I found money under the bloody sofa. I mean, you name it, I am investing and I'm buying, because this is why we're up late at night. This is why we're live all day, because we don't want to be bothering having to buy the stock market a month from now when we're up and down 0.25% and we're messing around scratching from the floor. Yesterday I said to you, decide now for your future. This is a lifetime moment in history that will define your portfolio for the rest of your life. These opportunities come around rarely. They are rare and they are exceptional, and they set off your portfolio. Very often there are a few times in your lifetime when you get the opportunity, and most retail investors do not take advantage of it. They don't. They say they will, but they don't. They wait to buy. They think it's going to get worse. They sit on the sidelines and they miss it. Now, I'm not encouraging anyone to buy at all. You've got to understand what you're doing. You have to be an investor, do your own research. I'm just telling you what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, who I'm talking to, and I share it all with you live on the show. You can call in at any point. You can ask me any question live on the show, unedited. I don't edit anything. I don't delete anything. All my videos are made live. So we're all on the record. I share absolutely everything with me. Ask me any question. So I'm here for you. I'm not a YouTuber. I've explained before. I simply broadcast on YouTube TV. I'm the World Piano Man, voted by Elton John. Elton John's not a YouTuber. He's on YouTube. Same thing. I'm here just to help people, support people, and if I can earn some money, that's great. It's my job. But essentially, and I prove every day by doing what I do to support the members. It's why all our CEO interviews are members only. We have many members only events. We've got members only chat so I can answer everyone's question. So listen, guys, this is a moment in history. The markets want to buy this. The markets, look, we might even turn green in a minute. This is insane. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't think that's it. It's going to go up from here and it can't go down lower. It can, and I'm prepared. The market can go down another 40% and I can survive. I will not get margin called. It'll get tighter and tighter, but I will not get margin called. I will take it all the way to the end, and there will be a positive ending. Absolutely there will, because capitalism works. Money rises to the top, and the choice you have to make right now, are you going to be the king sat at your table, waiting patiently to take everything, to take the businesses, own the businesses, the king of your empire, the emperor to your empire, whatever you want to call it? Or are you going to be scratching under the table as a as a trader, trying to scratch away profits here and there, and when you've missed out on your right to own the business, be the king rather than the peasant scrambling under the table? Now, I am just like you. There's nothing special about me. I left home at 16. I've been in the same business, entertainment, for 40 years. It's the only job I've ever done. When my dad died, I inherited nothing. When my mum died, I inherited $1,500, which went towards buying my microphone behind me. That's it. I've only had unemployment benefit for 3 weeks. No one's ever given me any money. The only sponsorship I've ever had is sponsors on this channel, which are members, $99. They're not corporations. I turn them down. I turned down all projects from crypto. The highest I was offered was $30,000. I don't take any money from anyone. I just do it for myself. So I'm just a regular bloke trying to make some money, working. I never give up. I'm here to help. I'm here to support. I'm here to answer your questions. But I think what we've got now is a life-changing moment in history. And I'm doing what I say and say what I'm doing. I'm buying the dips. So there it is. It's up to you what you do now. But we can suddenly explode up 30, 40%. Now, I've told you that my portfolio will get to $1 million by the end of the decade. It will be less than that now, probably a year before that. I started with $5,000. I've never done options. I don't own crypto. I only own the S&P, and I don't do options. I just invest in me. I work hard. I find ways to earn money, and I simply buy. But I don't buy on the price action. I don't buy because it's down. I buy because it's undervalued. That's it. And when I buy, I look at it and go, will this be worth more in the future? That's all. That's it. It's a philosophy that Warren Buffett preaches, but no one ever follows. People say they do, and they don't. And we've proved that over and over again. We've done polls on the show where 85% of you don't even read the balance sheets. Anyway, there it is. We're here to help. So what we're going to do now is...
Build Your Own Empire donated $1.99 through a super chat.
Thank you very much indeed. I really do appreciate it. Let me read some comments. I'll try and get through all of them. So if you just slow down on the comments for a second, if it starts to speed up again, I'll go members only. So that way I can answer everyone. No one's getting left behind. No one's getting ignored. No one's getting forgotten. Every person here is a person, an investor, not a subscriber or a whatever. You're all important to me, so everyone gets answered. Chris Schultz, good morning. Good morning to you. I'm way too tired. Yes, I'm making coffee this very minute. While I'm reading the comments out, I'll give you a couple of links. Here is the membership link if you wish to become a member of this channel. As I said before, there's many perks. I promise to you it'll be the cheapest price on YouTube. It's $2.99 to be a member. It will never go up in price, and in fact it gets cheaper every year because I don't the price doesn't increase with inflation. So it gets cheaper every year, and I provide more services and better services every year. So actually, it's the best investment you'll ever make. You get members-only live streams, you get free training, there's training videos being made, there's special events for members. You can ask me to review a stock, and I'll do up to an hour-long video, which always ranks now #1 on YouTube. So it promotes your favorite stock. I will cover your favorite earnings. There are many things you get. I will answer all your questions on YouTube if you ask me a question. Very often I'll make a video out of it for you. I will engage with you on X and Instagram. There it is. You can get free stocks from Robinhood USA. There it is, the link in the chat. Free stock from Robinhood UK. There it is in the chat if you're watching from the United Kingdom. Free shares today on Robinhood. If you'd like to sign up for my newsletter, there is the all links page. You get a birthday card as well from me, personal birthday card, and we have a newsletter. Now, I don't send out newsletters very often. It's mainly a backup for the show or an emergency email. So if something really important, if we move channels, change channels, that the market is in serious problem, I will email you. That's the free newsletter on the website, martynlucas.com. It's on the, sorry, here it is. I'll give it to you again. There on the all links button. If you want to be part of the family 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, what we do is we have an extra channel. Here is the extra channel in the link right now. What we do is we have an extra channel which runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because we have people all around the world join us different times, 14 languages, 69 countries, and they'll watch the shows at different times. So what we do is we replay this show on a restream. There's one playing from last night right now, but the chat is live. The purpose of that is people can talk to me 24/7, and I mean 24/7. I'll wake up and come in here. All right. This is the chat right now. This is the show last night. This is last night's show when we went through till 10:10. In the evening, 10:11 Eastern time. And this chat is live right now. People can chat in real time, live to the investors. Now, what we do, you'll notice every single person is a member, everyone. So we have no bots, no scammers, no trolls, and we have no people talking rubbish, promoting stuff. It's real investors asking real questions, and they can talk directly to me, and I can come on and report whatever it is you want, and I'm here to help 24/7. And to be a member of the extra channel, it's 99 cents. That's the cheapest we can make it. And by doing that, it keeps all the bots and trolls and scammers out. So you can talk 24 hours a day. You can wake up at 3 in the morning, go, I wonder what's going on. You can go into the live show and you can talk to somebody, and somebody will help you, assist you, support you. It's a great service for 99 cents. I mean, I think it is. So there you go. There are all the links. And now let me go through all the comments. If you want our free training, by the way, there's Discord over there. Okay. When you go onto Discord, there's the link. You'll get bombarded by scammers. I delete them every day. Called Martyn Lucas. You know they're not the real me, because I never message you. I never send you friend requests. You send me a friend request and I'll accept it. And my username is, as you'd expect, Martyn Lucas, spelt correctly. Okay, very, very important. So you understand that. And once you've got a 1 month badge as a YouTube member, we can upgrade you to the free service, where you can get where you get admitted into the channel. If you want to get admitted straight away and get priority service, and you want to talk to me directly, Sensei, our technical analysis, provides free training. We have training videos. You can just be a Discord premium member for a couple of bucks, and then you get the priority service, because I can't answer everyone, but I answer all of my premium customers. You might like that. And you can also talk to Ed Nevius, our scalp trading expert as well, who's paid thousands of dollars to learn, and he provides that service. So you can see there's lots of services here we provide. Okay, let's go through all the chats. Steve Wally, if you can just slow down the chat for a minute, otherwise I'll go members only. 480 on Spice, crucial level to stay above today. I agree. Let's have a little look. Good morning, James is here. Steve is here. Chris Schultz. Cool, Steve Wally. Good morning. Good morning, James 007. How are you feeling, James? I love all the concern for each other. This is absolutely wonderful. Ivan Silver, let's create a petition to remove the orange man from power. It probably wouldn't be a good idea, that one, Ivan, because I am a completely neutral channel. I'm here for everyone. and I wouldn't want to be one side of the political argument because I want to make sure I learn from both sides. So I'm completely neutral. I had to reboot the internet. Woosah! Good morning to you. My computer wants to do an update. Oh my God. I can't take it anymore, says Peter Murphy. Ended up working all winter, stacking up on more stocks. Steve Wally, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. Anonymous VIP, good morning to you. Will be an interesting day for sure. Absolutely. We'll be live to Wall Street in a few moments. Let me just check. I've still got the feed. No, I'll have to refresh that in a second. Joe Adam, good morning to you. Send out the clowns from the White House. Nvidia is green in Germany. Nvidia can't be green in Germany. Nvidia is Nvidia. And there's only one Nvidia stock. So I'm not sure I know what you mean when you say it's green in Germany. Good morning, James. Please be read today. I want cheap shares. Good morning, Martin and everyone. Dan Ackerman, exit. Good morning. I've been buying with almost all my money, no margin, because I believe there is more upside than downside left in the long term. Glowing red in the UK this morning. Good morning, buddy. Much respect. Platinum is here. Good morning to you. Lovely. I love the description. JD Sports pop 10%. Like the stream, Chris. Our oil man is here. If you want to talk about oil, Stephen Lewandowski is our oil expert. He's in the channel. Morning from Mauritius. We've got members now in 69 countries. Martin, I think you owe Alex one-on-one discuss his investing strategy. He would be better placed investing. Jim Corey, we do have one-on-ones. I only provide one-on-one video calls for my gold members, and he is a gold member, and he's just had a meeting with me a couple of days ago. Dynamite Power, the partner, we got a couple here tonight of Platinum Crystal. It's lovely. A couple watch us every day. It's absolutely amazing, isn't it? Tara Powell, good morning to you. By the way, we have now 14% ladies who watch our show. It's the highest percentage of an investment channel. Forget a crypto channel, and we're very proud of that. Most crypto channels are around 1% ladies. We have a massive now 14% ladies. It's growing all the time. I'd like to see it at 50-50. This is wonderful. Ellie, good morning to you, Ellie. Hi, Martin. Would now be a good time to move my stock to a Degiro account which supports margin? Do I need to be in before I get the percentage for the loan? Ellie B, would it be a good time? Right, you're talking about margin, you're talking about moving accounts. What I suggest you do later in the show, we'll have a live phone in, call in, let's have a discussion. It's a complex subject, and I'd like to understand exactly what you're saying. TJ Snyder, good morning to you. Dynamite Power, Tommy Tinkler is here. Remember the US stock market. Okay, I'm getting overwhelmed now with comments. So what I'm going to do is just nip to the bottom and ask you to, I'm going to switch to members only so I can answer every one of my members' questions. Otherwise, I just can't get through it. I'm going to switch to members only now. So if any member had a question that I missed and you want to repeat it, please come back to me now and I will repeat it. Okay, let's do a few non-members first. Daniel, good morning. I stayed with you until early this morning and I'm back. Thank you so much indeed. Yes, all the Lucasades did. Nearly all of the Lucasades stayed with us all day. We have 1,000 members. It's incredible because Meet Kevin with 2 million subscribers has 4,000. We have 2,000. So, sorry, I beg your pardon. We have 1,000. We have 98% of our live viewers are members with the highest engagement rate in the world. Any channels like Mr. Beast. It's incredible. Where can you get this ETF, Jan? You're having a private conversation. Good morning to you. I cannot comprehend it, David Ewan. Martin, you're awesome and you share amazing insights. Thank you, Daniel. Maybe people are just that dense, says David Ewan. How does one become a gold member? This is the link to becoming a member. There it is. There's the link to becoming a member. If you are on an iOS device, you simply select a browser and then you do the desktop version of the browser, and you can do it if you're on an iOS device, iPad or iPhone, and choose gold member. You can always upgrade or downgrade at any time. We've got now over 30 gold members I provide that service to. We've got one platinum member. Yes, in the chat, you have a celebrity high-end $500 a month member. Platinum member is in our show, watches every day. And there you go. Dang, we had a lot of comments I wanted you to repeat, David Ewan. Repeat it again, David, then. Thank you for the message about the one-on-one call to discuss about my strategy, but my strategy hasn't changed at all. I invest in Hood, and yesterday it turned to be a good thing, selling 20% to not lose more. That's right. Alex knows his strategy, and he's sticking to it. I sold at 35 and bought at 32. Nothing wrong with that. A profit is a profit, Alex. Absolutely right. If you make profit, you never go bust making profit. Let me go and refresh this screen here because we're about to go to Wall Street for the opening bell and all the breaking news and see what the markets do today. I've got to go and refresh this screen. Stand by.
Club, it gave me more confidence in my investing decisions.
There's just a huge reservoir of information available.
Okay, we're all set there. Would not suggest joining the investment club for Jim Cramer at all. I don't think that's a good idea. It benefits Jim Cramer and CNBC, but the information is all about being dramatic and making noises and sound effects and getting the audience fired up. I don't think it's the best advice very often. It's very entertaining, but anything on CNBC, Bloomberg, I've called out so many times, proved it that it was false. In fact, yesterday they were lying about the pause, the pause pump that went on, about the text that went out, and I know because I had the information ahead of them because I actually went live before it happened, before they were promoting the pump, because I have direct contacts as well from the White House. The difference with me is I tell you the truth when it's verified. I don't make it up just to sell TV. Well, there you go. That's what people do. Good morning, Martin. What platform shows the forward PE of VU? You can calculate it. It's a calculation you can do. I would strongly suggest you just Google the formula to calculate it and do it yourself. You can just Google it though, but you can work out if you go into Google, find out what the formula is. You can work it out yourself. Okay, here goes. We've got 5 minutes to go. Let's have a look. Absolutely, it's great company and it's led. How the platforms, yeah, I think Robinhood is phenomenal. I use it all the time. I use the Robinhood Gold card, get 3% cash back on everything. I'm not affiliated with Robinhood at all. I don't get any benefit from telling you, other than there's the Robinhood USA link, there's the Robinhood UK link. If you click on those, whether you're in the UK or the USA, you'll get free shares. I get a free share as well. That's all I get. That's how it works. But I use it. I think it's phenomenal. I've tried them all, and there's nothing in close. The Robinhood Gold card is insane. It's better than an unlimited American Express, and I've had one of those as well. So I know what I'm talking about. And when it comes to credit, if you want to know about credit, I can help you. I have a perfect credit score on both continents. I have 999 credit score on Experian in the UK, and I have 800 and I think it's currently 830. The highest you can get is 850 in the United States. And considering I've only been here 8 years, that's better than 98% of all Americans who have a whole history of life. It's not because I'm rich or clever or smart than anyone. I just know how credit works and how to get the best credit score. Thereby, I was able to negotiate my margin down to 4%. So there you go. Robbie Cooper, how are you? How are you? When the market drops 20%, there is an 80% chance it goes up 100% for the next 3 years. Now, a lot of people have said this, and it's very true. If the markets stay down here or go sideways, they could go sideways for several years. Should I not invest then? No, the very opposite. Even if the market goes sideways, it goes up. What do I mean by that? With inflation, even if you own a growth stock, which would be the S&P index, you don't do it for the dividend. You earn my dividend now is covering 80% of my margin, as in my margin cost, my interest. Well, it's a no-brainer, because if you put the money in the bank, you're losing money with every year with inflation, 2, 3, 4%, whatever. So you're losing money by doing nothing, sticking the money in the bank. However, if you stay invested, always stay invested, you're in when it pumps, and it will come back quicker than you can imagine. You get that. And even if the markets go sideways, if Coca-Cola only sells the same amount of Coke and so on and so forth, or whatever, iPhone don't grow, they do grow by inflation. So at the end of the day, if they're making 4% more on their iPhone this year, you're going to make 4% on the stock. So the stock is going to go up. So in other words, your buying power doesn't get any more, but your value of your stocks goes up to match it. So you benefit just by going sideways. So for me, sideways is not a problem. It also allows me to buy all those years. Now, for me, I've already bought these dips. What I'll be doing when we start going up, I won't be buying anything at all. You won't see me sell anything. I won't trade anything. I won't buy anything. I'll simply just be putting all my money every month when I earn my money on YouTube. I'll be paying down my margin. That's it. I'll just be paying down my margin, and I'll pay the margin completely off now, because I've got enough to get way over $1 million by the end of the decade, $1 million inside the decade, and that's all I wanted to do. That was my target. That's it. So now I just focus on paying down margin. Now, if we go down another 20% today, I'll buy more. But other than that, I'm not buying anymore. We are done. Okay?
Ford and it's Bernstein.
We've got 1.5 minutes to go. Let me get through all the comments and questions. Sensei on XRP today. I'm sure Sensei will be here today. How can you buy stocks during the after hours if your broker doesn't allow it? Robinhood is 24/7. 5 days a week. This is why I'm recommending you use Robinhood. There's Robinhood UK. They don't do it yet, but there's Robinhood USA, which does. So I strongly recommend you get that. America should add economics in their school curriculum, just saying. Martin, this reminds me of the dip in March 2020 due to COVID and ports closing, except nothing is closing. So I see a faster rebound. Totally agree with you. 100%. 100%. But remember back in COVID, what happened in COVID? Hardly anybody bought the dip, and they all bought the rally. They all missed out. Don't miss out this time. I said, if COVID comes around again, I'm being all in. COVID's come round again. I'm all in. And some. All right. Okay. Stacey, did you block my post again? Stacey isn't blocking it. Stacey's not even in the chat. So I don't know what you mean. All right. Okay. We've got 15 seconds to go. Here we go.
And I actually did okay on that.
Good luck, everyone.
Look, I think that Ford, I think GM is challenged. I think obviously Tesla's challenged, but Tesla has something entirely else going for it. GM, by the way, just sells at 3.8 times earnings. That sounds cheap. Unless the earnings are going to be cut in half or cut by 2/3, that's not cheap.
We're off and running. Let's go for all our positions.
Tesla's self-driving. That's optionality.
Yes, absolutely. All right, the applause builds here. We're getting opening bell right now. Back in our headquarters. Bit of a different picture today than yesterday this time. And of course, you know how we
Okay, so we're all in. This is why I'm saying it's a good day so far. We're holding up despite what China has done. This is my portfolio. As you can see, we are red at the moment. But that's okay. We're overall down. Of course, we're overall down. We're down on every metric. It doesn't matter. Everyone's down. The S&P is holding though. Virgin Galactic down 1.39. Palantir up today 1.65. Good value now, Palantir, if you're looking at the forward and you believe in the growth. I like this company. I just was talking about the fact it was 700 times earnings. It's about, I think it's about 300 now, or 250, something like that. So it's just still ridiculously expensive. But looking at its future potential, I can see there's opportunity there. It's just too expensive to buy, really, but it'll go there again. Gold is going up. No surprise there, really. Amazon, green today. Amazon is going up, massively oversold. Apple, oversold, going up today. Here we go. Next year, energy, one of the best energy companies you can buy alongside Enphase. Enphase is not going bust. It has the biggest margins. It's what's called the moat, so it can put other solar businesses out of business and remain in business and take all the business when it comes back. Enphase Energy, top stock, one of the best balance sheets on the stock market. Coca-Cola is now a buy once again. Absolutely right. J&J, a $200 stock in waiting. The talcum powder situation has been resolved. It's in process. This is a $200 stock with a solid dividend. It's a dividend king. I mean, it's one of the best stocks you can own. Chevron Oil, down today. We got our oil man in the chat. Tesla, I wouldn't buy it. I do buy it. I do buy it for the S&P. I wouldn't buy it directly. It's just too volatile with Elon Musk. McDonald's, that is now a buy again. You cannot overpay for land. Land, nothing to do with burgers. This is the price. This will go straight back to 310. Solid business. It's expensive. It should be. Google, good buy now. Great buy. That's my employer, of course, YouTube. Microsoft, it's expensive. Not bad time to buy, though. Nvidia, it was a lot more attractive at $84 a few days ago. This is great. Look at the portfolio. We could actually turn green today. We could actually go green on the show. If I get enough people say green in the chat, I'll turn the studio green in advance just for the sake of it. If you copy and paste green, I'll turn the studio green if it makes you feel better. Walmart, that shows you confidence. Tilray Brands, rubbish, don't touch it. Robinhood, opportunity to buy. It's a $40 stock. It will go straight back there the moment things recover. What a great opportunity to buy Robinhood. IonQ, still too expensive. Rocket Lab, I wouldn't be buying that right now. Plug Power, we like this. We used to buy this at $195 and trade it at $250 over and over again. You don't know where it stands now. It can't raise funds. Its debt situation's out of control. I don't know what's happening because of Trump's tariffs and Trump's ideas. Bitcoin, up today. XRP, our favorite of all the crypto. We have oh, hello. I think we've gone green. Let's go green in the studio. Let's do it. Yes, we have. I'm going to leave it on green now. I like green. Green looks nice. What do you think? You like the green colour? We like the green colour. Let's go back to comments. I would like to call in about margin. What number do you call? Penny Harris. You'd like to call in on the show? Penny Harris, you are a member, right? Yes, you are a member. Right, if you want to call in and be live on the show, you are live on the show. Here is here's the link. In fact, I'll put it in the chat. Live video phone in. Live video phone in. You must be a member and tell me you are calling in. And tell me you are calling in the chat here. All right. I'll pin that to the top. So if you want to call in, you have to be a member of the show. And you've got a badge next to your name. That's what being a member is. So if you want to call in, you can call in. There's the link for you. You need to tell me you're calling in before you call in. So I will go and have a look, and then I will pick up the phone to you when you tell me you're calling in. I'll go and have a look. IBRX moving up fast. I'm a member for almost 10 months now. Should have read it. He should have read it by now. David Ewan. What do you mean I should have read it by now? I'm a member of 10 months. He should have read it by now. I don't know what the question is, David. You've been a member 10 months. Okay. What have I missed? According to the Office of U.S. Trade Representatives, the U.S. exported 143.5 billion of goods to China in 24, while imported products of 438 billion. That's from Alex. Thank you very much indeed. I can verify that because it's one of our members. Thank you. Green, I love it. I think this to me looks like the China has more to lose. Yes and no. It's a complex subject, but makes sense. I get it. Green. Oh, Penny. You want to call in, so here we go. If you are, Penny said you want to call in. If you want to call in, you have to tell me you are calling in before you call in, okay? It doesn't work through the security. I need to verify you through the chat that you are calling in, okay? So if you're calling in the chat, Penny, say you're calling in, and then I'll go and pick up the phone to you, all right? Oh, hello.
Daniel Campbell has become a member. 3-month mark only show I watch, only one I support.
So Penny, you're telling me you're calling in, except you're not on camera. I can't bring you onto the show until you are on camera. So I'm going to have to hang up on you for the moment, and then you have to call back with your need to be on camera. Okay, so I'm going to hang up on you now. It's important that you are on camera and you verify yourself in the chat before you call in. So anonymous VIP donor, I'd like to call in too. Well, you are a member, so you can call in. If you'd like to call in, you got the link and you can call in. Martin, would you ever invest into XRP? I remember you said you support it. I do support it, but for integrity of the show, I only own the S&P 500. So I'm not a pump and dump channel. I'm not here to benefit from stuff like that. I'm here to bring you the news so you know it's truthful. I'm not. If I was in any individual stock, you would think I was just pumping my own bags or whatever. That's not what we do here. We're here to help people. It's not about pumping and dumping stuff. It's about providing information. My target is to get to $1 million. I've already got enough shares to do that. I don't need to buy any XRP. It doesn't matter how much it goes up or down. It makes no difference. What I want to do is provide you with the news for you to invest in it. It's not what I am looking to do, no. USA needs China imports more than China needs our exports. Even better, Walmart needs China products more than it needs American products. My post, David Dewan, I missed something. Your post. Stacy did not block my post. I don't know. I bought a truck the other day and my credit score was 865. Don't know how that happens. In the UK, you can have 865. You can have 999, but in America, it's 850 is the top score. Daniel Campbell celebrates 3 months of membership. 3 months mark, only show I watch, only one I support. Daniel Campbell, that's amazing. Wow, look at this. Now I've got so many shares, 1% is $1,200. Look at that. For every percent, it's $1,200. I mean, think about that. Anyway, God bless Martin, Leah, and the Lucas Aid family. That's nice. How is Jerry, by the way? I'm so glad that Jerry's well now. Appreciate it. Makes total sense. What was that, Ed? Yes, that's the reason. Otherwise, I'm a YouTuber and I'm sitting here with a baseball cap on with a load of bros. No value to you. No value. My value is you, the audience. What can I do to provide value and service? Not how can I manipulate my audience for me to make money. I mean, it doesn't interest me. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm the world piano man. I'm here to help people. Jerry and Elba, yes. Can we wear a mask? No, you can't. I'm in the US, but it was about Trump saying yes. Oh, yes. Well, David, repeat your comment then. Repeat it and I'll read it out. But yeah, kiss my ass. That's what he said. Look at this now. Look at my portfolio. Look at that. That's a swing. $7,000 in 1 hour, folks. Look at that. $7,000 in 1 hour. This is important because Warren Buffett was famously asked, what does it feel like to lose millions of dollars in a day? And he says, I don't, and I haven't, because I didn't sell. I built a portfolio that will take me to $1 million. Look at that. $7,500 in 1 hour. Scrub that. $8,000 in 1 hour. Wow, wow, wow. That is the very definition of being an investor and not a trader. Be the king at the table. Buy undervalue, not on trade prices, not on price action. Never give up. When I started this channel 4 years ago, people said to me, you won't be here, you'll give up. You're not in crypto. You're not going to be making any money. You can't make money on the S&P 500. You need to be in Binky Bonk coin. I went, right, okay. Well, you know, I've got lots of millionaire friends and a billionaire friend, and let me tell you, they're all in the S&P 500. So ask yourself, who do you associate yourself with, winners or losers? If you go down the pub and you find a few of your mates and they're telling you to buy something and they've got nothing, don't listen. Talk to the person in the corner that doesn't come to the bar, who's quiet, who's understated, is probably wearing old shabby clothes, doesn't buy Nike t-shirts, doesn't wear Reebok trainers, doesn't wear a baseball cap saying Nike on the front of it or anything for that matter. He sits there quietly and patiently out of the way. Associate yourself with winners. Educate yourself on both sides of the aisle, not just one. It's why I'm on both accounts, Blue Sky and Instagram. Sorry, Blue Sky and X. I added my account onto Blue Sky this year, and people went, oh, look at that. Look, Martyn's a Democrat. You don't know what I am. I'm completely neutral. I'm on X and Blue Sky because I want to know what's going on. I mean, I want to educate myself. I want to win. I always win. 23 trades, 23 wins. I've never lost, other than when I first started 4 years ago and I restructured my portfolio. I had to lose. I had to learn. I had to lose to learn when I first started. I lost about 30 grand on Virgin Galactic. He said they are kissing his ass to make a deal. Telling someone to kiss my ass means something totally different. Kissing. He said they are kissing his ass. Telling someone to kiss my ass. Oh, kissing my ass. He said they are kissing my ass to make a deal. Telling someone to kiss my ass means something different. No, I understand what you're saying. I mean, I'm just using the quote, and just so we all understand each other, so you can decide yourself. I don't want to confuse anybody, so let's play it once again, just so no one's confused. Okay.
I'm telling you, these countries are calling us up, kissing my ass. They are dying to make a deal. Please, sir, make a deal. I'll do anything. I'll do anything, sir. And I really think we're helped a lot by the tariff situation that's going on, which is a good situation, not a bad. It's great. It's going to be legendary. You watch. Legendary in a positive way, I have to say. That's why additional tariffs on Chinese goods are in place effective midnight tonight at 104%. Until they make a deal with us, that's what it's going to be. I think they'll make a deal at some point. China will, they want to make a deal. They really do. They want to make a deal. They just don't know how to get it started because they're proud people. China will now pay a big number to our treasury. This is all taxes.
Except China won't pay to the tariff, to the treasury. The people that will pay to the treasury is you and I. It'll be passed on to us. We pay it. And basically the American consumer will pay the money to the treasury. China will not pay it. The reason why China don't like it is it will slow down their economy. People won't buy as much stuff. If you suddenly find out your iPhone is $3,000, you're not going to buy one. So it's not a matter of who's paying it or not. nobody will be paying it because no one will buy it. So Donald Trump is wrong there. And there's not an economist in the world who will tell you that it's a winning solution. It's done. The only way this works is if it's a negotiation to get the tariffs down. That's it. If it's a long term, this is what we want now, tariffs, then it's not. Nothing good about it at all. But anyway, we shall see. The markets are being resilient today. Let's check all our news now. Let's do our news update.
During our presentations, we'll come back to the short term. But this multi-year plan has the ability
to create a
lot of shareholder
addressing
value.
its investors. This is important. Listen in.
And then McMillan also said, I wouldn't change places with anybody. He said that twice, and then he moved into the more normal course of what you'd expect from an investor day, from Walmart's broader purpose, and then glimpses into the future. Now, CFO John David Rainey was speaking when I left the room here, and he followed.
Okay, nothing too much there. Let me go and check my Bloomberg feed. Trump pharma tariffs coming very shortly. Okay, we've now got new tariffs going on pharma. That's not a surprise though. The market's already priced that in. I think the market's getting pretty tired now. This is when we get capitulation. This is when people give up. This is when the market explodes. So you can sense it. You can feel it. It's everywhere. Everyone's getting tired of it. Let me check to see if I've got any latest news coming in. So I'm now going to give you the latest news. If you just tuned in, we're now going over to the latest news. China won't bow down to a narcissist. You can be sure of that. I agree. I've been to China. They don't know. Trump's right there. They don't know how to get out of this. They don't. They're not just going to accept the tariffs. But remember, they didn't put China put the tariffs on us first. So it's not. I know recently it's all about Trump putting the tariffs on, but the tariffs were already high from China. So we need to remember that. Trump's trying to rebalance that. Again, I'm not pro-Trump, against Trump. I'm just giving you the facts, okay? So they realize they already had it. So I think Trump's going to win this. I actually do think Trump will win this. I think China will have to reduce the tariffs because they were already there. Apple already moving production to India. Yes, I've heard that. Walmart will pay for it and then pass it on to you. Buy everyday low prices. It's only passed on to consumer if you buy China goods. Granted, the cost of to buy USA goods, but then it goes back into you. Yes, it does, TJ Snyder, but most things that we own you can't buy from America. All right. So anyway, the phone line is open. If anybody wants to call in, if you want to ask me any question, if you want any support, you want to know something about YouTube or anything at all, the phone line is open. It's a video call. I don't even know you're calling in until you go in the chat on YouTube and tell me you're calling in. So if you want to call in, you have to put in the chat you are calling in. Don't just call in and expect me to answer the phone, okay? The way this works is you must let me know you are calling in the YouTube chat so I can verify you are a YouTube member. And if you are a troll or a bot, then we can just cancel your account, okay? So it's very, very important that you do let me know in the chat before you call in so I can pick up the phone to you, all right? Okay. There you go. Very, very important. Pharma tariffs concerns me. Well, yes, we've been talking about this for a while, but this is no surprise. It's already priced in. So let me go to the news, and we might have a phone in. I am calling in, if that's all right, to support as well for the chat. Yes, please feel free. Thank you very much. Alex said he wants to call in. Good stuff. So if you want to call in, let me know in the chat you are calling in. That's how you do it. All right, so now I'm looking out for Alex, and I can see Alex in the chat, and I can drop him in there. There you go. There's our first caller. Well, I'll come to you in a moment, Alex. There's Alex. Oh, we need to fix his camera. Let me just zoom him out. There we go. There's Alex this morning. Good morning, Alex. How are you?
Good morning, Martin.
Good,
my
good.
voice changed.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
So I exhausted, mate. Exhausted, but it'll all pay off in the end. It's up. I'm up $1,000, but a $7,000 swing so far this morning. So you never know. Is this the beginning? Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
Great.
$7,000 in 1 hour. I mean, that just shows you the power of investing. Not saying it's going to stay there, but imagine if that is the bottom. It's a $60,000 day if it is. Anyway, I'll come back to you in a moment. Thank you, Alex. I love his studios turned green as well. Right, so here's the news. We're going to go through some latest news points here. If you've not tapped the like button yet, please do. And there's a like button. Consider subscribing to our channel. We will be 100,000 subscribers this summer, and we're very proud of that. Here are all the links, Instagram and X. That's how to become a member. There's free stocks for Robinhood. There's free stocks. Oh, Penny Harris is calling in as well. Penny Harris, let me put Penny Harris in at spot number 1 as well. Penny would like to ask me a question. If you can turn your phone on its side, Penny, that would be nice. If not, oh, there you go. She can do it. I like it. Penny is wearing a hard hat. She's a worker of America. I'm loving it. I'm loving to see that. Let me bring Penny in quickly. So, Penny, good afternoon. You're live on the show. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so sorry. I'm on a job site, so...
Don't apologize. Where are you calling in from?
I'm in North Carolina.
North Carolina, wonderful part of America. I visited it many times. Thank you for calling in. I love the fact you're walking around with a hard hat. You're a worker. You're building America. I love it.
Yeah. You need to be with him. No, we've already done this side. I'm sorry, Martin. Give me 1 second. You got to go keep going around that way. All right.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
No,
I run a business, so...
Oh, well, not at all. I can come back to you later if it's inconvenient. But anyway.
Well, what I wanted to ask you really quick, Martin, because I think I could have swore I signed up for a gold membership, which means I would be able to get a conversation with you one-on-one.
That is true, yes. Well, let me go and have a look, Penny. True. Let me go and have a look.
Okay.
Let me go and have a look for you. All right. So I'll go over to members. Let me see if you're gold. So I'm going to search down here, see your members, search by level. You say gold, that's what you need anyway. And let me scroll down. Penny Harris. Yes, you've been a member for 1 month now. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, and I think I signed up for a gold membership. So
you did. You are a gold member. I can see it here. I'm looking right at it.
So if you can somehow send me something that tells me how to do the one-on-one with you?
I'll tell you right now, Penny, what you do is you call in exactly like you are now, except I'll be off air, so it'll be in between the live shows. So this is the live phone in. This is the link. All right. So would you like to call me? I'm going to finish this show in the next hour, so I'll be free for a couple of hours after that, in that gap between the closing bell.
I'm going to be on the show with you until you're off anyway, so I leave you on video while I'm working.
Amazing. People do that all over the world. It's amazing.
I got to tell you, do you remember working in a bar in West End, Dallas, Texas?
Oh, down. I've done lots of bars, so I do.
You used to be the piano man at the bar in Dallas, Texas. It started with a G. I can't remember the name of it, but I worked there.
Oh.
And they had the frozen margarita machines inside.
Oh, the Giovanni's, or the Italian restaurant, was it, or something?
No, it was another one. But anyway, I worked there while you was the piano. You played all the time there. So yeah, small world, isn't it?
It is a small world. So listen then. I'm going to be finishing this show in about a half an hour to an hour. So it's now just coming up to 9 o'clock. So shall we say in an hour from now, which will be 10 a.m. Central Time?
I'll call you. Thank you.
Perfect. So you just call back on this link, except I won't be on air. It'll be just the two of us, and I'll be available in 1 hour from now. Call in and I'll talk to you one-on-one. You can ask me anything you like. It'd be wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you for your membership and support. And I love the fact you're watching all the time while you're working. And thank you very much for your service. Thank you.
Thank you for all you do.
It's my pleasure. It's an honor to serve you. There you go. That was Penny. How about that? How about that, everybody? Absolutely love it. Okay, so that's what this family's all about. We take the phone call live on the show. We sort it out 1 hour from now. Me and Penny with a hard hat on, talking about building America. I'm loving it. All right, let's get back to it. So let me read the news for you. And so if you want to become a member, that's how you do it. You can get a free song on the music show. By the way, I just mentioned this to you now, just before I give you the extra news. On Friday, this Friday at 4 p.m. Central Time, every Friday behind me in the music studio behind me, I do a live concert. It's like being at a concert, surround sound in 4K with special effects and so on. It's all live, unedited. And we call it the pub, the love event, the pub event. And people all around the world tune in. You can be on stage just like Penny was with me if you want to, around the show, around the piano. And you can have songs, requests. You can have a lot of fun with us. And if you'd like to do that, I'm going to give you the link now. This is your one-time chance. I won't mention this again today. Here comes the link for the music show on Friday. There it is. It's in the chat right now. It says, help me raise millions for charity. What I mean by that is I do fundraising events where the ad revenue goes to the charity. The super chats go to the charity. I do all sorts of stuff like that. So if you click on subscribe to that channel will be live. It's one show a week, Friday at 4 p.m. Central. So if you click on that link right now, subscribe and ring the bell, you'll be notified about the show on Friday. I'll put it in there one more time. I won't mention it again. So if you want to join me on Friday for a live concert, and I think you'll enjoy it, bring a beer, and we get drunk together. We have a lot of fun, and all the team join in and sing and chat, and we have a lot of fun. You can either watch it on your big screen TVs at home and surround sound, or you can tune in and join it on stage with me in the pub. So there's the link. If you subscribe to it right now, it'll come on the screen that you subscribe to me, and you're ready to go for the live concert on Friday. You don't want to miss it. You'll see a different side of me, very different than what you're seeing right now. Anyway, okay, let's give you the news, and then and then we're going to talk to Alex. All right, here we go. So this is just out. China escalates trade war. Now this is this is very good because we were expecting this, but the market just simply wants to go up. If you look at that now, we've had a swing now of, in the last hour, $4,000, but we've already gained $7,000. So we're about $7,500, $8,000 now from the peak to the trough, which is pretty impressive. I think you'll agree. Right. Oh, there we go. Diane, we've got another lady joining us on Friday. We've got lots of ladies who join us on stage for our music show. So Diane, look forward to having you on stage with me or watching from your comfort of your home on Friday. China escalates trade war in 84% tariffs on the US. We was expecting this. This is not a surprise. In response to the US 104% tariffs on Chinese goods, Beijing will raise its tariff on US goods to 84%. Effective April 10th, the government said on Wednesday that increase from China existing 34% levy on US goods entering the country. President Donald Trump responded to a 34% tariff by imposing an additional 50% on Chinese goods, bringing the total to 104. The US's practice of escalating tariffs on China is a mistake on top of mistake, which seriously infringes on China's legitimate rights and interests. Very strong language, that is. Seriously damages the rules-based multilateral trading system. Now, this is what we have to be aware of today. Congress and the Democrats today are trying to get Donald Trump's tariffs turned over because they say he's done it wrong. Donald Trump was able to enact all this without any Congress agreement because of saying it was an emergency measure due to fentanyl. No one thinks it's fentanyl anymore. Think about it, folks. The fentanyl has nothing to do with this, and it's such a small part of the problem. It was a big part of the problem at the beginning. Now it's insignificant. I mean, let's be honest. It's insignificant compared to where we are today. So they're trying to stop it from going through. Now, that would be a problem. I mean, great if we stop the tariffs, but we want the tariffs to stop because America wins and China reduce their tariffs. That would be the golden age of America. If they get it overturned and Donald Trump is made to look weak and silly and thrown under the bus, right? Now, I'm not pro or against Trump, but I don't want to see that happen because that shows weakness and that would be terrible. So we don't want that, do we? Anyway, the US's practicing of escalating tariffs on China is a mistake on top of mistake. Oh, I've just read that, so I don't read that again. The move aligns with China's previous statement that it will fight to the end, and they will. All right? if the US persists with its tariff policy, and we know about China and Japan, the kamikaze spirit, they will never give up. It's their total humility. It's just impossible for them. Thank you, Leah. It's totally.
Sam Dirks has become a member.
Another new member. Thank you, Sam. If you'd like to become a member, I'll give you all your perks at the end of this. You get free training. I answer all your questions. There's a million things that you get. We are in members only mode right now, aren't we? Are we in members only mode, Alex? Can you just give me a nod? Are we in members only mode? Just let me know, mate. I think we are. I'm not quite sure. Yes, we are. Thank you, mate. I'll give you your perks, Sam, at the end of the show. US stock futures slid after the news. S&P futures dropped 1.9 at a 8:05 a.m. NASDAQ futures dipped as well. Okay. Well, there's nothing new there, so I'm going to move on from that story. Now, the software that I use, first of all, I want to share this with you because, oh, hang on. This is interesting. I've got a good story here. Most of my news that I get to you comes directly from sources, CEOs. We have CEO interviews, all for the members only. And I talk to hedge fund managers. I've got Wall Street connections and everything, right? Through X and Instagram and on the phone. However, a lot of my news I get before you'll see it on CNBC and before you see it on Bloomberg. So I've been able to give exclusives multiple times just in this last few days. I get a lot of information from Seeking Alpha Pro plan. I pay for a Pro plan, which we've got links to the Bloomberg terminal and all the rest of it. If you want to get the information that I get, as quick as I get it, you can get Seeking Alpha and Alpha Spread. These are the two platforms. Now, without my referral, you'll pay full price. You won't get a free trial. You might get a discount, but you won't get a discount as big as this, and you won't get a free trial. With mine, I know the CEO and the owner of Alpha Spread. All my members get the best deal. CNBC and Bloomberg can't offer what I can offer you. There's that. And Seeking Alpha is the same. So if you want any of the software that I use, the link's in the chat. Right, I've just got an amazing story here. This is what I've been saying all the time. This is important for people to understand. Look at this. Have you ever seen anything like it? From peak to trough. Here we go. We're breaking records every day. This is the power of being an investor, not a trader. Look at this, from peak to trough. Yesterday, we set a record. I think it was $20,000. Was it 20 grand? From peak to trough, a swing, at 20 grand. Remember, folks, I started with $5,000 just 4 years ago, and I lost 30 grand. And at the moment, I'm down because of all of this. But that's why I'm buying the dip, right? So look at this. From there, that is 6 grand, or nearly 7 grand down, 2 grand up, 9. That's $9,000 swing so far, and it's only 4 minutes past 9. That's a $9,000 swing already. I mean, the S&P 500 is trading like a meme coin, like a binky bonk. I mean, it really is quite incredible. Anyway, what do? Nothing. We only buy when it's down. We don't sell, right? Okay. We're propping up the American economy. News story just in. This has just come out a couple of seconds ago. And again, you won't get this unless you have Seeking Alpha. This is what I'm telling everybody. A US-built iPhone could cost 90% more, the Bank of America says. And I've got connections with Bank of America, so I like to hear from them. Following yesterday's comments from the White House that Apple could build an iPhone in the US, Bank of America said an endeavor is technically impossible. Technically impossible, but it would come at enormous cost. Now, we know that Apple is investing, I think it's $5 billion in America. Can you imagine if they built an iPhone in America? Can you imagine that? It's the number one position of the S&P 500. Think of it. If they could pull that off and do that, think of how Apple would come back, and think of how the S&P 500 would come back. Whoosh, the golden age. Shares rose 3% in early trading on Wednesday, erasing pre-market losses. In our opinion, iPhone cost can increase 25% purely on higher labor cost in the United States. Now, this is important, and this is what I've been saying for a long time. People say they go to China because it's cheap labor. On labor alone, it's a 25% increase, not hundreds of percent, not a $3, $4, $5, $10,000 iPhone, 25%. So why not do it then, you might say? 25%, we could probably live with 25%, and now we've got an American iPhone. How cool would that be? Imagine that. Brilliant. Well, first of all, you have to consider the global economy. We don't want China to go bankrupt. China is the factory of the world. Do we want China to go bankrupt? No. It's of no benefit to anyone. You may remember, and Alex could tell us this, Alex is from Greece. When Greece was going to go bankrupt a few years ago, I think it was about 15, 20 years ago now, I can't remember, a long time ago. It was on the verge of bankruptcy and the European Union were bailing it out. The whole of the European Union was struggling and suffering because and with, alongside Greece. So you don't want countries to fail going, well, if Greece fails, that's okay because now we're all richer somewhere else. No, they're your customers. They're your partners. They provide services, they provide equipment, they have special tools, special equipment, specialist services. So we don't want China to go bankrupt. That would be terrible. We want all economies to grow. That's how you grow. It's the same as YouTubers make the mistake. I don't. I share everything with everyone. I understand no man is an island. That's why I have a team of broadcasters who have their own YouTube channels but decide to be with me rather than their channels because they want to be part of a network that's really strong than on their own and small. It's just the same as if the BBC rung me up tomorrow and said, Martyn, do you want your own show on the BBC on a Saturday night? And I went, no. I don't need you. I've got my own YouTube channel. I'm building my own show. Of course I want to go on the BBC on Saturday night to 20 million people. Stupid, right? That's the power of a network. And that's why we need the global economy. That's why we need other countries to be successful. And it's the same with me as a YouTuber. I want to invite the world to join me, not to try and stop people from making videos on stuff that I do. I want everyone to talk about the S&P. I want everyone to talk about the subjects I care about. I'll do it better, of course, and I'll be more live than anyone, so I'll win. But I want them to do it as well. Absolutely. So we want China to be successful. But the problem is this, not the 25%, not the 25% increase. The problem is we don't have the technology, the services, the trained staff to do it. Now, if you think these are all low-paid workers, you try and put an iPhone together. You try and make the parts. Think of it. Just think of the parts inside an iPhone. How do you make them? They require lots of skills, tooling. It's not something you can do overnight. It's not just we press a button and an iPhone pops out the other end. People are actually making those things. And I don't just mean assembling them, going, well, I just stick that in there. I can do that. That's easy. They make the parts. The parts don't just fall out of the sky. The chips don't just fall out of the sky. Somebody is making chips. Someone is doing it. And we don't have that skill. That's the problem. So there'd be a supply shortage. Now, could we do it? Yeah, we could. But it will take decades. These infrastructures have been built up over time. When iPhone 1 came out, it wasn't the same industry as it is today. It grew as the iPhone grew. Now it was okay then because nobody wanted an iPhone. They sold 1, they sold 2, they sold 10, they sold 20. It started to expand. Well, now we have people every year or whatever wanting a new iPhone, and we have to produce hundreds of millions. So we need a much bigger infrastructure, and we don't have it. So it'll take years to build it, but hopefully we can do it. Who knows? So anyway, let me just grab my coffee. Leah brought me in a cup of coffee, which I'm very thankful for. No, it's tea. Got a cup of tea. Now then, just before I carry on with this, and I'm going to go back to, I'm going to bring in Alex at this point as well. It would be a good conversation about Greece. If you've not seen this, we do have a little thing here to share with you. You're going to like this. If you like being involved, if you want to be part of the family, you're going to like this. You ready? Watch this. Okay, I'll show you what this is. These are what we call the Lucas aids. And they've all got one of our giant mugs. We've got several mugs. If you want to get a mug, it's signed. It's made in your country, so we make sure that they're made in your country wherever possible. So we don't have to ship it from America to China and so on and so forth. All right. And you can get yourself a mug, a T-shirt, a hat. We've got special collections, which include Sensei doing charts for you and special privileges and stuff like that. These are all our Lucas aids. And I'm going to give you a link for this now. It's martynlucasshop.com, as you'd expect. martynlucasshop.com. It's in the chat if you want to click on that. And what we released last night was amazing. We've just released a brand new collection. I believe they're already selling out. We only had 10 in each collection. It's the spring collection is just out. So if you want to get that, there's only 10. So they sell out virtually within the first few days. We just do a few so everyone gets like a limited edition mug. All right. So if you want to get yourself a mug and then take a picture, send it into Discord, and then you can join us this Friday before the opening bell, before the closing bell on Friday. Not this Friday, the last Friday of the month. We have a members merchandise club. We all get together off air, video chat with each other off air, and it's all about you. We have tea together and just have a chat. It's cool. Just chilled out, no lights. I'm sitting here in a T-shirt, whatever, and we're all just having a chat together and sharing ideas and getting to know you. Really, there's Jerry. Look, absolutely wonderful story behind that. So there you go. If you want, that's martynlucasshop.com. This is what the shop looks like. I'll give you a quick glimpse. This is the shop, and we've got all sorts of collections. You can get limited editions, and if you get iPhone cases like this, you can add them. We've got the official logos. We pay for the logos for all your favorite stuff, T-shirt. You can add it to the basket. You can then get a bundle. So if you like XRP, you can save yourself $29 because you get the hoodie, the mug, and the T-shirt all together. And over here, once you've done that, you can pay in any currency you want now. We added that yesterday. Over here, we give you 20% off if you fill the basket. We've got all sorts of stuff. It's a lot of fun. Go and check that out. martynlucasshop.com. All right, that's run by Sensei. He has the franchise on my shop. So you're dealing with Sensei and you're dealing directly with the shop. All right, okay, cool. Let me go back to here. And let's go back to that news story on iPhone. And we're keeping our eye on the portfolio. Where are we now? Let me do my face. There we go. Yep, still green, holding up. Let's see if we can get a green day. We don't want to sell back off again like yesterday. We want to hold up here and mark a bottom. That would be nice. Anyway, let's do this, and then I'm going to go back to you, comments and questions, and bring in our guest. If you want to call in, you can also call in and join Alex as well. Assuming Apple could find the labor in the US, that's what I just said, right? To assemble iPhones, Mohan said a significant portion of the sub-assemblies would still need to be manufactured elsewhere. Assembly in China and then imported to the US. This is because while it may be possible to move final assembly to the US, moving the entire iPhone supply chain would be a much bigger undertaking and would likely take many years, even if possible, Mohan said. Is that Brian Moynihan? That's Bank of America. That's the CEO of Bank of America, is it? Is that Bank of America's CEO? I've got connections there. I wonder if that is. Anyway, despite efforts to diversify its supply chain geographically, Apple still relies on China for a significant portion of its manufacturing needs, specifically iPhones. Investment firm Needham recently estimated that Apple's fiscal 2025 earnings could be negatively impacted by 28% or more in a trade war between China and US unless it was given an exemption. So there you go. This is not going to go away easily. This is not a simple fix, and it's wonderful to think about it. Have a nice iPhone built in America, but it's not quite the way things work, and I think Trump knows that. He's not stupid. Anyway, we're coming up to the end of our show today because, as you know, I'm going to meet Penny in 45 minutes for a gold membership. I'm going to give everyone their perks and benefits as well. But before I do, just a quick question then. Back to Alex. Alex is originally from Greece, so you can give me some insight here, the importance of globalization and the importance of countries working together. You have first-hand experience of that. You're from Greece. I know you're in the UK now, but give me your thoughts, Alex. Were you in Greece at the time when Greece, for those who don't know, Greece is part of Europe, the European Union, and a few years ago it was all going to go down the toilet and go bankrupt and a lot of fraud with the government and so on and so forth. But were you there at the time that happened?
Yes, I was. I remember when 2000 we entered the euro coin. So we basically turned around and said, we will forget our own coin that we had, the drachma, and our politicians said that euro is going to make us much better and much powerful country.
I remember.
Because we will have alliances and stuff. Now, that I don't believe it was a fair trade, because as soon as we entered the euro, things started going down. Not in a year, but year after year, we were keep going down. Businesses were leaving. You had more tax in the country. You had all the goods being increased the price. Everything was basically like not a good deal. So when the country was almost about for bankruptcy, I remember UK had given us loans, Germany, loads of countries from Europe, they supported Greece. And I was then just a kid, but I was always interested in why things are happening the way they are happening. What can we do to make things better as, as normal people? So at that time, I believe one major thing it was we have to blame ourselves as Greeks as well. Like, I can't justify people taking loans from banks just to buy a car or just to buy tickets for holiday or anything. Like, if you don't need it, why would you go into...
Sorry to interrupt. We've only got about a minute left of this segment. I've got to switch to the next part. Can you give me how it all ended up in the end?
They didn't end well. They supported us. We still owe money to many countries. And
has the economy ever recovered, would you say?
It recovered a little bit, but it still takes loads of years to recover. Like, for now, if you think about it, the minimum salary is like €800, which is kind of like £1,000 a month.
Okay.
And
very
everything
low.
is expensive.
Yeah. Do you agree with the thought then about a global economy? You need to be partners of each other. You can't just go alone, or not. Do you share that view? That Greece needs its partners and alliances?
I believe in partners and alliances, absolutely. Because if you want help, you have to reach out. And at the same time, if that country that helped you will need help, they have to reach out as well. So it's help, give and take.
Yeah. Alex, thank you very much for sharing that story. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much indeed. We're going to end the show in a few seconds. I just wanted to get that story from you. Thanks for calling in. And again, thank you for your support last night. Alex was with us until 4 a.m. for him. He stayed up all night with us. I can see you got quite red eyes this morning. We all have. We're all tired. But you know what? We were up, we were watching it, we bought the dip, at least I did anyway, and now today I'm getting the benefit. So if it starts to rally, I can go to sleep for a week and sleep like a baby. That day will come. It's just a matter of time. Alex, thanks for calling in, and thanks again for your support last night. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Martyn, for having me. Cheers.
There you go. Alex, go and get some sleep, mate. Right, okay. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do some final questions. We'll make sure everyone's questions are answered. We've got not a lot going on now. There's going to be some White House briefings this afternoon. I'm going to keep my eye on that. This is where the economy is right now. We can see the UK is down 2.45. The CAC, Germany, the DAX, I beg your pardon, down 2.36. You can see that Nikkei is down 3.93. The Hang Seng is actually up 0.68. The Kospi is down 1.74. So far, the S&P 500, we're up at the moment. Let's hope we get normal days where we just go up 0.25% and down a bit and then up another 0.25%. Just steady growth. That's what we want. We want steady growth to come in, and it won't happen, of course, until we get tariffs reduced. But let's see what happens. Anyway, what does that say there? Look, fragile car part suppliers at risk as tariffs grip auto trade. Yes, indeed. Later on this afternoon, I'll be back for the closing bell. We do expect to get some more information from Trump and updates on the tariffs. So join me for that. What we're going to do now, though, is we're going to answer all your questions that you've put in the chat. Let me go over to questions. Then we're going to go to the extra channel, which provides you with 24-hour support. So I'm still with you in the show. I'm still going to be here. I can still answer all questions. It just gives me a chance to take a break, and I can also then talk to Penny in 40 minutes, have some breakfast first. So what I'm going to do now is give you this link here. So the analysis carries on, the support carries on. You can listen to Sensei right now. Sensei's having a great discussion. He's our technical analyst talking. This was late last night. This is our replay from last night. So many of you who didn't see this, we do replays on the extra channel, but this chat here is live. You can see we've just had someone come in and actually become a member to the show. You can just see it there, look. And this is live chat. All of this is live chat. So this will carry on. Sensei's doing his conversation from last night. So what I'm going to do is give you this link. Let me give you this link. Here we go. So live now on Extra. Now what happens here is all the Lucas aides come over to this in between the shows. This is going to be bigger than the main channel in about a year. So there's my prediction, because this supports our viewers in 69 countries and 14 languages. So I'm going to put that to the top, replace the pin. I'm going to click this little button here. So as I end the stream, it will take you automatically there, or you can click on the button. You can talk to the investors. You can talk to me. I can see the comments. I can answer questions. I'm watching it all the time, even when I leave the studio. All right, there you go. It'll automatically take you there. And then I can update you with stuff. You can tell me, look, hey, Martin, can you just cover this? I can come back live. I can get you the information. There was one incident when people were in the extra channel saying, I want to know about Mobix. And I picked up the phone and I called the CEO live on the show because my audience wanted to know about Mobix. And I went live and I gave them a direct interview with the CEO of Mobix. That came as a request from you. So these are the sort of things that we can do. So join me now on the extra channel. Stay live with me 24/7. We're live, and I'm talking to you. I'm in the studio. This is as Sensei is talking here from last night. Here's the panel. You can see that Alex is there. Look, I told you he was there the whole night. There is me. This is me sitting here now talking to you, and I'll be here with you. So you always have a live connection to reach out for support, and I'm here to help. All right, you're never alone. So China and America both have economic nuclear bombs that could destabilize the whole fiat country. System. You're right, Mr. Martin. I joined the extra channel yesterday. Can you check to see my name is there as one of the members? Sandra John. Well, Sandra, what I'll do is if you come over to the extra channel in a second, comment in the chat. I'll be in the chat with you and I'll see your name. And if there's a badge on your name, you'll be a member, because you can't comment unless you're a member, and it's only 99 cents. It's a different channel. It's not the same channel as this. That's why it's just 99 cents to be a member. We have a membership, so it keeps the bots out, the trolls out. Who wants a 24-hour chat that's full of bots, scammers, and people going, buy my crypto coin? It would serve no purpose. All right. So this is just investors. So making it 99 cents protects it. So if you just come in, Sandra, into the live chat, you can do it now. I'm watching there now. And Paul Bassett.
Paul Bassett has become a member.
If you just wait a second, I'll give you all your perks and benefits at the end of the show in just 2 minutes. Did that last comment show? Yes, it did. I'm reading out your comment right now. For Trump, it's more about his control over other countries and the value of their custom. That's DJ. It looks like you remember here. There you go. Alex is trying to help out. Nvidia is up and lifting the tech sector with it. Not much movement on H-bar at the moment. Masson has just become a member. I will give you all your benefits in a minute. Are you planning to trim your position that you bought last night? No, I'm not. I'm focusing on earning more money, so I'd never sell. No. If it had gone down another 10 or 20%, I bought more, then I would have trimmed. No, I've got no intention of trimming at all. I've got 300,000. If I show you the whole balance, there is the whole balance. $267,000 in my main account and 32. That's 269, over 300 grand now. Think of that. We're over 300 grand now and we're down 25%. Think of it. So I started with 5 grand. I'm not selling anything. I'm focusing on earning money to hold it and never sell it. 90% and the rest, I think. What about Apple products? SFS, I sell my old clobber on Vinted. They all have the experts. Amazon is rebounding nice. I recently started investing. I freed up 6 grand this week and put 1 grand in HIMS, TSM, Shop, MU, SoFi, and Permian Resources. Permian, good. I like that. We've had Texas Pacific Land, spoke direct to them. Good idea. The United States Trade Representatives Jameson Greer testifies at the hearing with USA Congress today regarding Trump's trade policy. That's interesting. China energy costs, setup costs, insurance, underwriting, materials on tap. It's a rich palette of detail. The BBC needs to ask you if they can be on your show. I like it. Lee Ramsey, no unions indeed. Liberty Phone is the only phone made in the USA. 90% more expensive, cheaper than 104 with tariffs either way. Stephen Lewandowski, so why did Trump reject EU 0 to 0? It's not about free trade. It's about fair trade. That's right. United Soviet Fascist People's Republic of the States. Okay. I agree. Trees with you. I don't know. Kazansky. Let me scroll down. MSK's here. MSK, I want to thank you as well for joining us last night. It was also 4 o'clock in the morning for you. Thank you very much indeed. You nearly made it to the last few minutes. You were nearly there. We didn't end. We ended just after you went, not that much later. So thank you. Hello, LEB. Good morning to you. Welcome. Question, Martin. Any other way to get loans, more cash for investing? Any other way to get loans? I can't tell you how you can get loans, bank loans. I can tell you how to get a perfect credit score, but I can't tell you how to get loans to invest. That would be unwise. I can't do that. I'm not going to tell people how to get into debt, to borrow money, no, I can't do that. No. MSK, all good, just working from home. Paul Bassett, just became a member. All right. I love my work, so can't complain for sure. Right. I like PR too. Right. I've made it to the end of all the comments. So now all the comments are done. Let me put it back to general public once again and give everyone their perks and benefits, and then do our day trader of the day competition and the stars of our show credit roll. Ready? Okay, let's do that now. So we're going to go back to general public for comments. There you go. Everyone can chat again. So first of all, if you become a member today, I'll give you your benefits now. You get discounts on Seeking Alpha and Alpha Spread. There's the link. There's the music channel. You get 1 free song on Friday night. There's the music channel. Subscribe to that now. 4 p.m. Central Friday. Join us for the party. We celebrate every Friday. Join us. There's Instagram and X. I will now engage with you. If you follow me on Instagram and X, ask me a question, I engage with my members. There's the all links if you want the birthday card and the newsletter. It's a backup for the show, but also of really important stuff. I don't troll you. I don't send out hardly any emails, but when I do, they're really important. They're a backup for the show. We might move our channel at some point, and you wouldn't know about it. So if you want to follow the channel, you want to know what's going on, you should subscribe to the newsletter. There is the extra channel where we're going live in a minute. You've already got the link in the chat. If you are a member now, and after 1 month when your badge turns blue, I can upgrade you on Discord. There is the Discord link. Now, the Discord link is to provide free training. We have training videos coming out this weekend. We're recording some new ones, or the first ones rather. You can talk to Sensei about the charts, technical charts with Sensei 24/7. He's in there. You can talk to him directly with Ed Nevius. You don't ever see Ed Nevius in the chat, hardly ever. He's paid thousands of dollars to learn to be a scalp trader. He provides his trades and what he's doing. Sometimes one-on-one as well with you. That's free. Now, if you do join Discord now, you don't see anything until I upgrade you manually on the show. I will do that again this afternoon. So if anyone has got a 1-month badge or more, so it's not the green one, and anything but the green one, you can give me your Discord username in the live show this afternoon on the closing bell. If you verified the account, done everything right, I will upgrade you to the free service. Now, the free service allows you to see all the channels and so on, talk to Sensei, Ed Nevius, but you don't get priority service because there are so many people messaging. I can't respond to everyone. I respond to all my members on YouTube, and I respond to all my premium members on Discord. Now, if you click on the link I've just given you, it gives you the option to be a premium member, which is only a couple of bucks, and you get instant access, you get priority service, you get responded to straight away. You can send me a friend request and I will accept it, and you get all the services. You don't have to wait for the 1 month. You don't even have to be a YouTube member and all of those things, okay? That's how that works. So Discord, that's how Discord works. Now, when you go to Discord, you will get people bombard you with friend requests pretending to be me. They're not me. I ban them every day. Every day I'm banning another one. So be careful of that. Oh, hang on.
Josh Monroe donated $5 through a super chat. Good morning, Martin. Can you cover the earnings for Eli Lilly ticker symbol LLY?
Right.
May 1st.
Now, this is one of the perks. If you are a member, you can ask me to review a stock. We're going to start reviewing stocks again tomorrow. So I can review a stock for a minimum $5 and make a full video for you and promote the stock. We often rank #1. We can also cover the earnings of your choice as well. So you want LLY, Eli Lilly. It's first come, first serve. We could do 4 earnings a day, 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening, for a minimum $5 super chat. So this is May 1. Eli Lilly, May 1. That's now booked in. That spot was available. I will cover the earnings. If the earnings moves, I will move with it. But Josh Monroe, thank you for your super chat. That's now booked in. So hopefully that explained everything. There's the membership link. There's Robinhood USA and Robinhood UK. I gave you the music channel. You've got the link to the extra. I've covered everyone's comments. I've covered everyone's questions. Now what we're going to do is end the poll. Are you tired of this? No, bring it on is 41%, and 59% says no, stop it. I've had enough. Let's see how our major poll did. This is the one that trends on Google outside of the channel. This one here, if you've not yet voted, I'll give you the link for it now. Here we go. There is the link. Now, the question I was asking you, the same question, yes, I'm done, no, bring it on, or undecided. There was 44 votes within the first few seconds of the show. Let's now refresh it. That we use this as a Lucas Archie. You've heard of the Fibonacci? This is always accurate. I learned so much about retail investors' sentiment and larger investors. We have one very large platinum member on this channel, $500 a month to watch my channel. And he gets his own videos because he's a platinum member. But this is a very useful tool. Tells me a lot about how people feel. And these are real investors, these are not bots or scammers. These are real investors. So let me refresh it. 44 votes. We're at 52% yes. 156 votes. And more of you are saying, no, bring it on. So that tells me, obviously, we must have a lot of Trump supporters watching who love what Trump's doing, and they're saying, no, bring it on. That's interesting. See, it tells me a lot. 54%, 156 votes. Please vote on that if you'd like to do so. All right. Now then, last thing we want to do is our day trader of the day. So are you up, down, in, or out? I am up 2%. It's bouncing around there. I'm up 2%. So put your score in the chat and we'll find out who the winner of Day Trader of the Day is. I was up 2% a second ago. It's just moved, of course. But there you go. Let's do it right now. And at the same time, we're going to roll the credits for the stars of our show today. Here we go. It's a members-only competition. These are our new subscribers, new members. Here we go. So we have Matthew, Sunita, another lady, Cappy30, new members, Daniel, Sam, Masson, Paul, and super chats from Savvy, Build Your Own Empire, and Josh Monroe. Thank you so much indeed. That's the stars of our show today. Okay, let's see who wins. Up 0.83. Hey, Alex, congratulations, up 3.9. Very, very good indeed. Bar is down 5.23. Don't beat yourself up if you're down. Most people are down. Don't worry about that. Up 2.2. Looks like Alex is winning. The 20% reposition yesterday saved me today. Very, very nice. Congratulations to you. You know your strategy. Out 100% for the today. So 0. Okay. Just jumped to 4.48. Hey, check you out. Up 1.1. All right. 10 seconds to go. I'm going to call it. Alex wins. Alex, congratulations. You are a day trader of the day. There you go. Well done indeed. Fantastic. Very, very nice indeed. Wow, about that. Good stuff. All right. We're just about coming to the end of the show. So I want to... Oh, Stacey, 5.73. You just missed it, Stacey. You just missed it. Stacey would go into the lead now. Stacey is up 5.73. That's incredible, Stacey. Well done to you. 5.73. That's an absolutely tremendous result. Wow, look at that. And I'm guessing that's XRP, right? Up 2.82. Overall portfolio, but that's pretty good. Breakfast bar. Oh, hang on.
Finite to Freedom donated £2 through a super chat. Thank you, Martyn, for everything and yesterday panel.
I don't want to miss this. Breakfast bar from Mike. Oh, you found it. No way. Someone found this. Oh my God. This is fantastic. Tell me that you found the whole thing. Oh my God. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You have. Oh my God. I've looked for years for this. Oh my God. Okay. I have looked for years for what I'm about to show you. Oh my God. Well, this is absolutely incredible. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to show it right now. I'm going to record it and put it out later. But just to show you folks, I was on the TV and look at this. This has made my day. I've searched for years for this. Look at this. This is me, the little taster, on mainstream TV in front of 8 million people. I'm not going to play the audio. I'll play 10 seconds. Times when innocence a triple company. All right. Now, if you want to know what that's all about, that is me in front of 8 or so million. Maybe it's more than that, actually. It's probably not more than that. More like 20 million, actually. But I'm not going to tell you what that is. I'm going to make a special video. And I want to thank... I cannot tell you, I've searched for years for that. Hang on. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that. That is just the best thing. I'm going to put a video out. I will make it later. This is incredible. It took me a while to realize what it was and not. There is a whole playlist. Yeah, I looked for years. I've been looking for years and never seen it. I cannot tell you how amazing that is that you found that. So remember the postman. He's turned rogue and posted. Remember the postman. Remember the postman. I don't know what that means. Wow, Martin. Yeah, it's a big deal. Thank you, Mike. Wow, awesome. Wow, memories. Well, wow. So I'm going to make that video and put that out later because that is really, I have searched years for that. I cannot tell you. I cannot thank you enough. Mike, thank you. Absolutely. Yeah, brilliant. I was on Stars in the Rise. There's a whole story behind it as well. I've got a whole story of me talking to Matthew Kelly about it. And I can reveal to you, actually I won, but didn't. And I'll tell you how I know and what happened. I will share all that with you later. I will make a video on it and I shall put it out. I'll do a special event. You don't want to miss this. All right. It's really, really cool. Right. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Stacey. Thank you so much. That has just made my day. I cannot tell you. I've always wanted to see that. Never seen it. Never saw it. So there you go. So there you go. The trolls will have a field day with that, won't they? Yeah. Yeah, it was big TV. Yeah, it was, I don't know, 20 million people probably, maybe. Yeah. Anyway, mega. Have they got it in 4K? Is it released in 4K? No. Such a long time ago. So it won't be 4K, but that's okay. How old were you in the video? I was about 21, 28, about 29, maybe 30, 29, 30, something like that. Mega. Absolutely mega. All right, folks, stand by. I'm going to make a video and put it out. It's going to blow your mind. When I give you the backstory to it, remember the postman that called in a few times. Yeah, 4x3. Yeah. The postman. He posted on Fights channel. Yeah, we don't care about that anymore, Mike. It got silly and horrible, and we don't give him any airtime, Mike. We don't talk about it. Yeah. Oh, share. Oh, Jocelyn, have you already seen it? All right. Don't go and watch it yet, folks. I'll give you the full backstory. All right. You want the full backstory to it. All right. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to get off. What I'm going to do now is you've all got the link to the extra channel, and it'll automatically go there now. Join me, live chat. That's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. And I'm going to get ready for my call with Penny in 15 minutes. We've got a gold interview in a few moments' time. All right. Join me in the extra channel. I've got to go offline because I've got to give Penny her. I want to have my call with Penny. I'm doing that next. And I'll see you back for the closing bell and stand by for the video. If you join me now on the extra channel, you can continue the conversation. You can see what you missed last night. I mean, this is last night's show. Tune in, and we were all through until 11 o'clock in the evening Eastern time. No, he means the postman, the mailman from the UK, mail system. Oh, yeah. We did have a mailman on the show from the UK. Yeah, what about him? What about him? That's where I saw it. What? Fight Channel played my Stars in Their Eyes, did he? Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense, because I remember hearing someone tell me, he said, oh, he's an electrician. Yes, that's right. I'm actually an electronics engineer, actually. Oh, I see. So well, there we go. You see how good things come out of everything that's bad? Because of Fight, he's gone and found that. And now I've got a memory. So Fight, if you're watching the channel, really appreciate that. Thank you so much indeed. You went out and found that. I don't know what the idea was. Was it to make me look silly? No, the mailman posted it. No, it's in the comments section of one of his videos. Oh, I see. So Fight didn't do it, but one of the viewers found the video and shared it. Okay, well, thanks to them. I mean, so a troll ended up giving me one of the best gifts ever. So I appreciate it. Is that what you're saying? So one of his, one of Fight's viewers found the video and dropped it in the links of it, and you found it. Brilliant. Well, that's brilliant then. That's absolutely brilliant. Fight was doing what he does. He reacts on my videos and, calls me an idiot. That's fine. I don't mind. Do what you want. And so the mailman posted it in the comments section of Fight's video. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Well, how about that? How about it? That's fantastic. I love that. That's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, that's ace. His name is Chris. Yeah, I don't know. No idea who that is. Well, there we go. Awesome. Alrighty. Thank you ever so much. Worked out great, didn't it? Need more trolls. In fact, the trolls have been very generous recently. They've been becoming members just so they control the channel, which is really hilarious, because we ban them 5 minutes later and we take the tip, and now they're finding my old videos. I love it because, I'm proud of what I've done. There's nothing in my past that's bad. I'm not a mass murderer, and if you Google it, you'll find out you'll find out I've been in Phantom of the Opera. You'll find out I've done shows. You'll find out it's brilliant, and I didn't even know that existed. So I want to thank Chris who did that. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So thank you so much indeed. Right, I've got to go. I've got literally 10 minutes. I'm going to have some breakfast yet before I talk to Penny. She's calling in 10 minutes. Thanks to Memories Fight. What a nice guy. It's brilliant, isn't it? There you go. So I'm going to get off. I'm going to put that together later on for a video. Absolutely awesome. That's it from me. Join me on Extra. Love you all. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. I love it. Always works out well, folks. Always be nice, always be positive, keep going. Even negative stuff turns out well in the end. Unbelievable. Anyway, see you in a bit. Bye-bye for now.